Heads up, Jones is really cracking the whip today.
Best way to his promotion, huh?
Guess so.
They really got us sweating today.
Yeah, well, what else is new? Hey, where's the,
It's over there on the bottom. I know you'd ask about it.
Well, I gotta make sure the order's correct. That's my job. Hey, Mr. Jones, this order for AAA is ready. Do you want Roger to take it out to shipping?
No, I'll get someone else to do that. Give him another order. We gotta move merchandise.
Yes, sir. Here, take this Raymark order.
You got it.
Sure got us sweating today, huh?
I just said the same thing to Kelly.
Yeah? Who does he care? It's been a long time since he did any real work. Yeah. He's been checker all week.
Jones does give him the job more than most.
Him and Jaworski. And you know why they get the job? They'll do whatever Jonesy asks. Last time he offered me the job, he wanted me to rat on everyone else. He called it personnel reporting. I knew what he meant.
I hear you.
Well, I won't do it. And I told him so. And that's the last time he asked me to be checker.
How long ago was that?
Must be 3-4 months now. Looks like I'll get my next term when hell freezes over.
Yeah, well, you're not alone.
Yeah, but I'm tired of just griping about it. And since you're the shop steward, I want you to take care of it. I want to file a grievance. What do you think?
Well, look, I'm with you. It's been a long time since I've been checker, too, but I'm not sure a grievance is going to get us anywhere.
Why not?
Because according to the contract, it's sort of a gray area. I'm not sure we can use the contract to change the way Jones assigns the checker job.
What do you suggest?
Look, I'll check with our business agent and see if he thinks the contract will help us. But even if it does, we'll need more than that to win a case.
What do you mean?
Well, we're going to have some proof that Jones has been assigning the checker job unfairly.
Proof. Everybody knows he does.
Yeah, but it's a long way from everybody knows to winning a grievance.
So, how do we prove it?
Well, we're going to have to get some hard facts and figures on who's been working as checker.
And who hasn't?
Right.
Yeah, well... Does the company keep track of that?
I don't know. There's one sure way to find out. Check their records.
You can do that?
Oh, yeah, the law gives me that right.
Great.
But, like I said, I'm not even sure they keep track of it. So, in case they don't, I think we ought to do our own investigation.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, ask around. I mean, find out how often others have been checker lately.
Sure. I already know a couple who are as mad as me.
Yeah, but don't stop there. There may be some people who haven't even talked about it. We got to talk to everybody.
Oh, okay.
I'll talk to some people, too. It doesn't matter if we overlap.
Then what?
Then, once we've got some good information, I think we ought to get everybody together to talk about it. All right, can we come to order, please? You all know Frank O'Malley, our business agent.
Frank?
We're here tonight to talk about the situation at G&G Distribution. Frank and I have been working on this problem for the last while, and we've come up with something I'd like him to explain to you. So I'm going to turn the meeting over to Frank.
Well, the first thing I want to do is bring you all up to date on what's been done so far. Dave Marshall here is the one who wants to file the grievance, and he's been checking around to see if the facts support his case. So, Dave.
Well, over the past couple of weeks, I've talked to everyone in the department. Only 4 of those people have worked as checkers over the past few months. And usually just for a day or two when one of Jonesy's favorites was out sick. And they've all been asked to do something in return. rat on people or work overtime and not report it. If they refuse, that's the last offer. Only those who do special favors for Jonesy get the job. And we all know who they are.
That's good, Dave. We'll also need more specific information on the people who do get the checker job, days work, things like that. Roger took care of that.
Well, I went to the company's files, and all the numbers are there. And they're pretty much like Dave said. In fact, in the past 3 months, the two people that Dave's been talking about have been checker 57 days. The remaining 19 people in the department have been checker 16 days. Those are the facts.
Well, that's pretty clear.
Right, doesn't that just about wrap it up? I mean, what else do we need?
Well, those are pretty strong numbers. And it's pretty clear you get to be checker by doing special favors for Jones. That'll make a good case, assuming there are grounds for a grievance.
What do you mean? Those are the grounds.
What he means is, unless it's covered by the contract, it's hard to make a case, no matter what the facts are.
And on that issue, there's good news and bad news. The bad news is in Article 28, which says the employer reserves the right to transfer, promote, or discharge for just cause to enforce rules of procedure and conduct, and here's the relevant part, to make work assignments in the interests of efficiency and productivity unless otherwise prohibited by this agreement. Now, the good news can be found in the very next sentence. None of the above employer rights shall be used to discriminate against any union member, nor shall any of these functions of management be exercised in an unfair manner.
Sounds to me like we have a good case.
Well, it's a mixed bag. Both clauses are in the contract.
And you can bet management will claim the checker assignment was for efficiency.
But everybody knows efficiency's got nothing to do with it. Doesn't that make our case pretty strong?
Well, there's another thing we can do to strengthen our case.
What's that?
Make this a group grievance. Almost everyone in the department is angry about this situation, not just Dave. So we ought to get as many people as we can to sign on together.
That'll also get upper management to take a look. They'll know it's more than just some petty thing between Jones and Marshall.
Great. I assume everyone here will sign on.
Hold on a second. I mean, if you want to file a grievance, fine. I can go along with that. But I don't know if it's important enough to me to sign on myself. I mean, I didn't raise the problem. Why should I have to get involved?
Because it increases our chances of winning.
Increases your chances of winning.
Hey, wait a minute. It's not just me. I mean, if I win, we all win. I mean, we all get a break as checker once in a while.
But it's not that big a deal to me. I never would file a grievance on my own, not over this. So why should I sign on to your group grievance?
Because even though the checker situation is not that big a deal to you, next time something else will be. And then you'll want Dave's support, and the rest of ours, too.
Right. You help me this time, I help you next time.
My attitude is anytime you do something to get justice on the job, it helps us all.
So what do you say?
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay with everyone else, too?
It's okay with me. But we all know that management can't stall things forever.
So?
So I'm thinking that it might be better to get it in the contract.
I like that idea. I'm on the committee to bargain the next contract. I don't see why we can't propose new language on the checker job.
So do you think we can get it in the contract?
It depends on a lot of things, like how hard we push for it and other issues on the table. But I think it's worth a try.
I agree. But let's not put all our eggs in that basket. We should try to negotiate new language. But I think we should go ahead with the grievance. In fact, going ahead with the grievance makes it more likely we can change the contract.
I agree with that.
Good. What do you think?
I don't know. I guess I like the contract option because I don't think our chances of winning a grievance are that good.
Well, then let's make them a little better.
What do you mean?
I've been thinking. We should do something more when we file a grievance. Something that'll get management's attention. Nothing too heavy, Just something to let them know how we really feel about this.
Hey, wait a minute. Is this instead of filing my grievance?
No, definitely, we should go ahead with that.
And with the contract.
Yes, definitely, we should go ahead with both. But I think we should do something at work, too. Almost the entire department is hot about this. Everyone's got a stake in it. We should do something to demonstrate that. It'll show management that we're serious and that we're together. How about it?
Look, you got no argument from me. I'm all for it. But we all know there's people who'll be afraid of doing something like that. They may not be happy with the Checker situation, but that doesn't mean they'll go along with this.
Wait a minute. Roger's not talking about anything illegal or a violation of the contract, just something to get their attention.
Right. Look, and we'll all be protected if we all do this together. That's the key to everything we're talking about.
Well, just what are you talking about?
Well,
Okay, everybody, let's get together. Everybody, let's go, let's go. Okay, let me have your attention. Okay, listen up, everybody. In addition to our usual load, we got a really big order from Price King to get out today. Now, on top of that, we got some people out sick, so we're all going to have to really produce. And since it's Jaworski and Kelly who are out, I'm going to have to assign Checker to somebody else. Let's see, Marshall, why don't you do the job today?
Gee, Mr. Jones, it's been a long time since I've been checker. I don't think I remember how. If it's all the same with you, I think I'll just fill orders.
Okay. Robinson, why don't you...
Me too, Mr. Jones. I'd rather fill orders.
Bennett, come here. Why do I think you've got something to do with this?
with what?
Okay. You want to play it that way? Okay, then. I think I'll just make you Checker today.
But
And
Mr.
before you say anything, let me just make it clear. I'm not asking. I'm not suggesting. I'm ordering. I'm ordering you to be Checker. Somebody has got to do the job.
You're right about that. And if you're ordering me to do the job, I'll do it. But I just hope you're going to be fair about this and make somebody else do the Checker job tomorrow. Okay, that takes care of my shop steward's report, but Frank O'Malley's got an announcement he'd like to make. Frank?
Late this afternoon, I got a call from the general manager of G&G Distribution. The long and short of it is they've offered to settle the grievance.
Hey, wait a minute. Settle it how?
They're offering to rotate the job so that each employee in the department gets an equal opportunity to work as Checker.
What answer do you give them?
I said we consider it, but only after talking to everybody who's affected. Remember, originally this was Dave's idea, but we filed a grievance as a group. That was one of the things that made our case so strong. We should decide about their offer as a group.
What do you think, Roger?
Well, I don't know. On the one hand, it's a victory, and part of me wants to take it. On the other hand, rotating the Checker job is not necessarily the best solution. like we demanded in the grievance, it really should be assigned on the basis of seniority, so the workers who've been there the longest get the first shot at the job.
There's a way around that.
Well, how's that?
We can take their offer for now. It proves that they've been doing things unfairly, and we'll get the checker job some of the time. Then we can raise the seniority idea when we renegotiate the contract.
Don't forget, we've accomplished our main goal, which was to stop Jones from playing favorites. That's a big win. And we can point to this when we try to strengthen the new contract.
I'll go for that.
Yeah, and keeping people together for this has been tough.
Yeah, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
Just to see the look on Jonesy's face the first time we all turned our hats around.
Hey, what about the look on his face a couple of weeks later when he came out of that meeting where he had to explain to upper management what had happened to departmental discipline? He looked like his dog had died.
No, best of all was when Kelly turned his hat around.
Oh, yeah, I thought Jonesy was going to have a heart attack.
You gotta hand it to Kelly. He kept working checker, but that hat stayed backwards.
Yeah, and he's still doing it.
Remember one thing. The work actions we took wouldn't have done the job on their own. The fact that we had a grievance going with a dozen people signed on made a big difference. So, next time we got a problem, what are we gonna do?
File a grievance.
And get it in the contract.
Hey, turn it around.